YouTube? Common Collector here, and today we are going ahead and testing out my Toon deck that I profiled a while ago back when Toon Chaos came out. And I haven't made too many alterations to the deck. The only new thing is that I added 2 copies of Triple Tactics Talent, which is really nice for this deck because you can go ahead and snatch one of your opponent's monsters that has a really good effect. Or if we haven't used Pot of Extravagance yet, we can just go ahead and draw 2 cards, which is always nice too. So with that, I just took out the 1 copy of Mimicat and 1 copy of the Toon Dark Magician. So that's really the only changes that we made. I couldn't really find any spot that I really cared for to put in a 3rd copy of Talent. Maybe Monster Reborn would be okay, or one of the monsters could come out, but I kind of like where the ratios are at. And I still like having that Toon Terror in as a backup. So I think what we are going to do is we are just going to go ahead and find a bot to play, and then we will eventually maybe go up against a real person, but you just can't find enough people to play against that won't rage quit on you. So if you guys haven't noticed, I am recording this on a different computer, and I do have a new microphone in front of me, so hopefully everything is going to be working okay. So I'm going to probably turn down the music volume. It sounds a little bit loud. Let's see. I want to try to get to, there we go, 1%. That sounds good. Okay, so we will activate our Pot of Extravagance. Not sure what our opponent is playing yet. Probably some sort of a control deck. Okay, and our Extravagance went through, which is cool. We like that. We can only activate one of these Toon page flips, which is unfortunate. Wow, and we drew 2 Nibiru's. Boy, this is actually a pretty bad hand. 2 Nibiru's, 2 Toon page flips. We literally can't even do anything, so we're just going to pass turn here. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think about the new equipment. Hopefully everything is working okay. I guess I will find out during editing. This is like sort of like my pilot run. So, okay, so our opponent does have a Link Karibo, which well, that would be nice if we could get to, if we would be able to proc his effect, but we still can't. This is pretty bad. We're gonna just ditch that, the Nibiru. But yeah, this is not exactly what we like to see. We are now going to be able to activate the Toon Bookmark, which is good, so we can add our Toon Kingdom to hand, which is sort of going to help us to get our plays started. So very important to get that off. And now we can finally go ahead and activate our Toon page flip. Then we will probably pick all of our 3 starter guys there, and we'll see. Okay, so we got the Red Eyes, which is good. So our opponent activated Secret Blast. We're really not too worried about that. Yeah, just a little bit of burn damage. Oh, he's activating 2 of them. He's probably gonna activate 3. Okay, Ojama Trio. 1 card could be chained. We're not gonna chain to that. So okay. Well, cool. So we got some free monsters at least. So we can go ahead and we'll activate the Red Eyes Toons effect and special summon off our BLS. And I don't know, I kind of want him to use his Link Karibo effect, so that way we could use our Triple Tactics Talent. So I think that we're not going to use BLS to banish or anything. We can special summon. We'll just tribute one of these Ojama tokens. That's not a big deal. And we could even, I think we're just going to tribute summon also. Oh, we can't tribute summon we can't tribute those guys. My bad. Yeah, we can't, yeah, they can't be tributed for a tribute summon, but we can tribute them for the special summon of our Toon Dark Magician Girl. So I think we will just move on into battle phase. Oh, okay. So, alright, so he's just going to activate Wabaku, so he's not going to take any damage. So, I guess we'll go on to our main phase then, and we will activate BLS and get rid of that Link Karibo. So, still that Triple Tactics Talent is doing nothing in our hand, but, yeah, this is a very odd deck to be playing against. So, okay, it is now our turn. We'll activate that Toon Table of Contents, and we can really pick up whatever we want. I'm just going to probably pick up a Shadow Toon in case we need it for a backup. I don't really know why we would, but Shadow Toon is actually a card that has been helping me in a lot of games to try to sort of steal the game from my opponent. What can we special summon here? 2 monsters with different names. These Ojama tokens won't do anything with all that stuff. So I think we will just, yeah, we're just gonna, oh shoot. Oh, BLS, no. Can I cancel that? Ah, shoot. Okay. Well, whatever. So BLS isn't going to be able to attack. Yeah, that was my bad. That's a bummer that on Dueling Nexus you can't take things like that back. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and activate, sorry, trying to think here and play the game. So he's summoning a Battle Fader, and okay, so we're getting another BLS. So Battle Fader, that's totally fine because we can still, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. And yeah, we can't attack anymore. We'll go to main phase, or we are in main phase 2. Shoot. Yeah, I guess we'll just end phase right there. That's not too big of a deal. We still have plenty. Ooh boy, just desserts. Okay, wait. 500 damage for each card that we control. So we have 5 monsters, so we can't take all of that. So I guess we're gonna have to use Toon Terror on that. So okay. Woo! Alright. We have been taking quite a bit of damage here, so we actually got to play this kind of cautiously because we can't allow him to use anything like a magic cylinder or something like that. So I think we'll take these 2 and we're going to try to turn them into a Phoenix. Yes, we'll use Phoenix, discard the Nibiru, pop that card. Wabaku, okay. And then we'll have to go also into a unicorn with, how about, ooh, I should have maybe, yeah, we'll just get rid of the Dark Magician Girl, that's totally fine. Get rid of her, go into a unicorn, activate that effect, and we'll discard the Shadow Toon because our opponent's not summoning any monsters. Get rid of that card, whatever that was. Activate Red Eyes, special out the Dark Magician. And we still can't activate that Triple Tactics talent, which is pretty unfortunate. But battle phase, what can we? I think that we can just go ahead and attack here. Hopefully no magic cylinders or nothing. Oh, and yeah, he used the Wabaku, so he's just, yeah, he's not going to take any damage. Main phase 2, can we get anything that's going to... Really can't get out anything that I can think of that's going to help us, so I think we're just gonna have to go ahead and see. He can probably, yeah, he just burned us there for the damage. Wow, that was unfortunate. Boy, that was, yeah, not something that I was expecting to. I've never seen like the Dual Nexus AI with burn damage before, so pretty good, pretty solid burn deck, I guess. So we always like going second with this deck, always the best. So, okay, looks like, oh, this is going to be a Chaos Max spam. Okay, so Chaos Max, okay. Opponent can't target with card effects, can't be destroyed by your opponent's card effects, and if it attacks a defense monster, inflict double piercing. That's great. So, we'll activate our Terraforming. Figured that he would probably have an Ash, so we will be able to activate Triple Tactics talent, and, boy, and that take control of 1 monster your opponent controls does not target. So I think we are going to take a Chaos Max. That way we can just like nuke them into each other. And like Shadow Toon, if we had Toon World, then we would be able to just burn for 4,000 damage. That would be so good. And we could even steal the other one with Comic Hand. That would be so good right now. But we can't, so I think we'll just go to the battle phase, and because yeah, the until the end phase we have this, so we're just going to attack into that, just suicide it. So that's totally fine. Suiciding that is okay. So boy, we don't have any options. That's pretty unfortunate. Like in this deck you have so many ways to get into your Toon World. Here we go, we can activate that and we'll bring back the Toon, or we'll get our Toon Kingdom. Activate that, and then we can go ahead and we'll just we could Comic Hand we'll activate that, steal the Talismandra, and then we can now summon our BLS by getting rid of these two. Probably not the best option that we would want to go with, but it's sort of what we got. So I think we're just going to go to battle phase and we can attack directly with him. So we'll attack with that 3,000 damage. End phase, and then if our opponent is able to get out like a Chaos Max Dragon again, we will be able to inflict a lot of burn damage with that Shadow Toon. So I'm just going to kind of hold that handy. There's no use in using that on the incantation, obviously. So we'll use that Toon page flip, and we could even go with the Harpy. Okay, so we got the Toon Dark Magician. We'll activate Toon Dark Magician and special summon someone from the deck. So we'll discard that, and we'll just I think that we if we want to poke for the final damage, we'll just pick up the BLS, because BLS is just so good. It's like he was just such a great addition for the deck that he can attack the turn that he summoned. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and poke right there. So cool. All right, that's pretty good. I think that we will just go on and we're gonna actually try to find somebody that we can duel a real human. So hopefully that will work. It still sounds like the music is really loud, so I'm gonna turn the music all the way off. Just hopefully that's not too distracting. Oh, sorry, and I have all my old windows open, so it's probably overlapping. I'm really sorry about that. So yeah, hopefully that wasn't an issue. If so, I will try my best not to do that in the future. So it looks like we have a real person to play up against, Animaxia. So we will see how this duel with Animaxia goes. Again, thank you guys very much for watching. This was just sort of me doing a trial run on my new equipment, using my new microphone and this new computer I got. And very sorry for the lack of deck profiles and stuff lately. One, we have the new ban list coming up, so I've just been having a lot of anxiety on, do I want to make deck profiles and then they just become irrelevant within a week, or, oh, he just picked Final Countdown, cool. So, okay, so this is going to be like a Mystic Mine deck. Yeah, okay, Terraforming, yeah, he just got Mystic Mine, so, and he, okay, so yeah, he obviously didn't activate it, but, ooh, okay, so, I gotta look at Barricade Borg Blocker. Does he, I gotta check out his effect. If he's a link summoned, you can only, okay, so can't be, yeah, it would be really nice if Barricade Borg Blocker, it would be like Field Barrier, where other field spells can't be activated. That would be really cool. I would definitely try to just like get him out. Yo, come on. Alright, yeah, this is the reason why I always really end up going against bots. This guy's a Mystic Mine player, and he sees me use Extravagance, and then he just quits. Like what's the, like, okay, like, come on, just play the duel out. It's really, I mean, I'm actually gonna message this guy. I usually do this, like, if I'm ever recording video, please don't quit. Oop. This is really hard to type over my microphone. Recording video. Alright, so what's he playing? Has he got Prank Kids? Yeah, Prank Kids. Alright, so he's got Prank Kids Meow Meow on the field. Alright, so, yeah, basic strategy here. Looks like, okay, so he's summoned 3 times now. We have a Nibiru in hand, and on our turn, if we would be able to draw something where we can get Comic Hand, that would be really nice to Nibiru his field, and then just steal the monster. That's his 4th summon. And if we can get him to summon one more time, that would be really nice. Alright, yes. We will go ahead and activate that Nibiru. And they're both going to have 3,000 attack. So that's pretty dope. So, okay. So if we are able to steal with that Comic Hand, that would be really sweet, because we'll have 2 3,000 beaters, and we'd just be able to get out that BLS. And either way, we can get out BLS next turn, as long as we don't get hit on our Toon table of contents to search our field spell. So All we need is like our field spell or a comic hand or a way to search one of those cards. And we drew a Nibiru, so that's kind of a bummer. So we'll try to bait out any negates or anything right here, activate his effect, and get out our Red Eyes. And Red Eyes looks like that's going to go through. Okay, that's kind of got me a little bit nervous, but we can go ahead and activate that Toon BLS. Okay, so he's got Skill Drain. That's one of his cards, so he's already gotten rid of 1,000 of his life points, so that does help us out a little bit. And we're just going to activate that Toon Table of Contents, and we can pick up, we're actually going to pick up our Toon Bookmark. That way we can get some protection into the graveyard. That's one thing that I think I might have missed earlier, is that you can go ahead and activate the Bookmark and then search your field spell. That's going to give you protection in the graveyard instead of just leaving Toon Kingdom on the table like without any protection. So, and we banished a couple good cards, but that's not too bad. So we can special summon him. I guess, yeah, we're just going to get rid of that Toon BLS in the hand as well. And we can go to battle phase, and I think that they can all attack since we have Skill Drain on the field. So we will, yeah, we'll just attack with this Red Eyes, attack over that token. Okay, it looks like he has no battle phase responses, which is cool. We're going to be able to get him into 1,000 life points on our first turn, which is pretty nice. Main phase 2, can we go into anything in the maybe Barricade Board Blocker, discard a card, yeah, so while he's on the field, face-up spells I control can't be destroyed by card effects. We already have spell protection, Nightmare Phoenix. I don't know, he's got 2 cards in hand. I think that we'll just maybe hold on to that Nibiru, and we'll see. I don't think he would be able to, with a Prank Kids deck, to summon another 5 times, but you never know. Yeah, I really regret having to get rid of that other Toon BLS in hand, but again, we do have our Toon Kingdom on the board, so like even if we can just draw into a comic hand, we have 3 copies of comic hand in the deck, we have 2 copies of contents and 2 copies of bookmark, which means that we have a lot of ways that we could draw into a comic hand, and then that would allow us to attack directly, because comic hand is what allows you to attack directly. So even if we just stole his Link monster, that would allow us to attack directly for that final 1,000 damage. So we'll see what happens here. So far, yeah, like he's getting all these guys onto his board. All of their effects are negated. I'm really not too familiar with. Oh, and he did summon. So yeah, cool. We'll Nibiru again, if that's what you want to do, bud. Yeah, I'm pretty cool with that, because Nibiru is going to have more attack again, so I'm not really sure what he was all. Oh wait, what? Oh, that's right. Oh, he doesn't just gain attack for what is on our opponent's board, it's for what's on our board as well. I was not thinking right there. So okay, alright, and he might be picking up the Toon BLS. That would not be good. I might have just passed the game to this guy. If so, we really have to try to get lucky and pick up either Comic Hand or, yeah, Comic Hand. Oh man, and he didn't, I guess he didn't want to take the BLS. I probably would have done that. He could have just, like, banished and kept attacking. Yeah, if we can pick up Comic Hand on this next turn, that would be super nice, like, because that's, like, the whole point of the keeping Nibiru in this deck. Oh, and he's going to poly, and what's he going to poly with? You know, like, into. Okay, he's his own cards. I was really wondering what maneuver he would be doing with, like, the Nibirus. So, okay. Just, please, draw phase, give me an extravagance, or, I mean, triple tactics talent, monster effects are negated right now, so that really wouldn't be very helpful, but that comic hand is really, really what I'm hoping for right now. Okay, draw phase, Toon Table of Contents, which means, okay, what's in our graveyard? We have, okay, yeah, that effect. We're going to definitely do that first. That way we can, if he has, yeah, no, so it looks like he has a negate to do here. Okay, so tribute this card. Okay, yeah, so he's just not a negate, but he's just responding with something. That way he can get more guys onto his field. Totally fine. But yeah, you can only use one effect of the Blackstone of Legend per turn, so he isn't going to help me. I just have to hope that we can get this Toon Table of Contents off. Looks like he might have a response. He's got... Okay, so now he's just going to try to fusion summon something. Okay, he can't... Alright, so he's getting locked into Prank Kids monsters for the turn, which seems like it's not a problem for him. So we're going to pick up... I got to make sure that I... Oh, we don't even need to go to battle phase. So we are just going to... we're going to pick up the Toon bookmark to add a... Well, and again, we don't even really need this, so... I think we're just still going to do it. We'll pick up the Toon bookmark. And then, because he might have something that could end up being like battle phase related. And I don't want that to stop us. So I'm thinking, man, he's got like a lot of grave effects that are going off. Oh, he's hitting me for burn damage. If like all of the animation. Ooh, now he's just gaining another 1,000 life points. So. Okay, we just gotta. All right. Ooh, he's moving. He's moving pretty fast actually for like an online player. Usually it's like really grueling and long how long these things can go. So okay, so we're gonna activate this now. Hopefully it doesn't have any more responses because I'm getting kind of annoyed with this guy. So okay, so with Shadow Toon target, I can't read the card, but I think it doesn't have to be a face-up attack monster. So we're just gonna pick up that Shadow Toon. Yeah, one face-up monster your opponent controls, and now we can inflict damage equal to our opponent's Nibiru token. It doesn't have to be original attack, equal to the attack of that face-up monster. So we're gonna burn for all that damage. And that ought to be game right there. So we're going to try it. Yes, we just won with the Shadow Toon. Sweet. So, alright guys, I think that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully it wasn't too long. Hopefully it was exciting and you guys learned a little bit more about Toons and just sort of how the play interactions go. I think that this was a pretty representative video of how it works and stuff. So thank you guys very much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and like the video and comment if there's any other deck profiles or any other deck challenges that you guys would like, deck building challenges that you guys would like me to do. I already did like a deck build where I played with my Batteryman deck and I had to win by finishing my opponent off with Sparks, the worst spell card in the game. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comments and we'll see you next time. Common Collector out. Thanks, dudes.